What's up, YouTubers? It's CrownSpectro here, back with another video, and today I want to discuss an what if scenario. And this scenario is going to be what if Kingdom Hearts, or of course they're owned by Square Enix, and they chose to go to Warner Brothers instead of Disney. What would that look like? Instead of King Mickey, we will have King Bugs Bunny. Instead of what's his name, Donald and Goofy, we would have Daffy and Porky the Pig. I feel like those two would be the substitute for Sora's best friends. The worlds they would go to. Warner Brothers owns many franchises, just as Disney does. We've seen Sora go to the Pirate of the Caribbean, Lilo and Stitch, Lion King. So many worlds, honestly I can't name them all. There's a lot of worlds that go to in Kingdom Hearts, a lot. But for the most part, you guys get the gist. You basically go to some of the biggest franchises and biggest, most popular animated movies by Disney. So what would that be for Warner Brothers if Kingdom Hearts was mashed up with Looney Tunes? Like, for one, Looney Tunes Town would probably be one place to go to. And then you also have just like other worlds. Matrix possibly being a world. Iron Giant, it definitely would be a world. Scooby-Doo will also be a world that will be added on to Kingdom Hearts. Imagine that, right? Sora helping out the mystery game. They just going out. You gotta help them solve a grand mystery of one of the heartless or the organization that's plotting behind to be the mysterious person. I can actually see that happening. Scooby-Doo is pretty much mashed up with so many different franchises. Scooby-Doo is one and the most popular franchises of all time. Now, I'm not saying it's the most popular franchise in the world, but it's one of the most popular franchises because, Scooby-Doo is Scooby-Doo. Who hasn't seen Scooby-Doo growing up? You haven't seen Scooby-Doo, then what are you missing out on, man? You gotta watch Scooby-Doo at least an episode. But seriously though, more worlds would be the Animaniacs. That's another world they can go to. And let's not forget about Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo will also be another franchise I can see popping up in Kingdom Hearts, where Sora goes there, him, Daffy, and Porky would be there, and they just become wizards. Good question. Another thing you should think about is who would be what? Would Daffy be the wizard, or would Porky be the person with the shield? Honestly, I could see Daffy being the mage. I could really see Daffy being the mage and Porky being the person with the shield. It just seems more fitting that way. And some other people may see it the other way around, but I can definitely see it that way. And I can never see Daffy calling Bugs Bunny King Bugs. I can never see him. He'll never respect Bugs. It's just what it is. It's just a dynamic of Looney Tunes. But probably for the sake of the Kingdom Hearts world, I feel like he probably would respect Bugs to a certain degree. But he probably still wouldn't like Buzz because that's just their dynamic. But for the Looney Tunes world, there's just a lot to explore. There's a lot of characters of Looney Tunes to explore. You got Elmer Fudd. You got it was another guy. What was the chicken name? The big chicken. It was like Frogleg. I think that was his name, Frogleg. Pepe Le Pew. You can go on and on with Looney Tunes characters. There's just so many. Just like there is like Mickey Mouse and Donald, Goofy, Minnie. You can go on and on with these characters. But I just thought about this idea because it's like, what if there's gotta be like a parallel world out here where Square Enix never brought the idea of Kingdom Hearts to Disney. They handed it to Warner Brothers and they're like, let's do this. But then at the same time, I kind of have to ask, would the games be as good with Looney Tunes characters as they were with Disney? Would they still have that same magic? I feel like they would, for the most part, and that is because Looney Tunes characters are just as popular, in my opinion, as Mickey Mouse and all them. They've been around a long time. They ain't been around as long as Mickey Mouse has, but I don't think they're that far apart when it comes to the years of when Looney Tunes first started and Mickey Mouse and all them first started. But for the most part though, we can definitely agree, like, Looney Tunes will still probably do very well with the Kingdom Hearts world. I can just really see it happening because it's just got so many fun, loving, unique individual characters in the Looney Tunes world, just like how Disney characters are all unique individuals and have their own unique personality. So I feel like it really matched well with, I could also see Buzz Bunny or King Buzz teaching Sora a couple, little tricks on the slide, because we all know that Buzz is known for trouble, and trouble is just a part of who King Buzz is. and I can really see him teaching Sora or Riku, you know, just how to get on each other's nerves more better, or turn against each other just to watch them arguing bitter with each other while he snacks on his tasty carrot, you know, just the usual Bugs way. And let's not forget about the summoners. I mean, you guys really thought I was forget about Batman, the whole DC Comics properties? Come on now. I mean, you could imagine being able to summon Batman and have him help Sora out in the middle of a fight. He just come in, little Bat Shadow comes in, he beat up a couple people, call in the Batmobile, you know, and then Sora rides in the Batmobile and then they shoot a couple of missiles around in the air and blow up. You know, it's just be fun to have Superman come down, create a little ice, little floor, and, you know, have everybody slip and fall on the ground, cause damage. There's just so much you can really do with like this what if world of Kingdom Hearts and Looney Tunes. And when you say just like Looney Tunes, I really about to say Kingdom Hearts and Warner Brothers together and all their properties. Not even just that, that's also not forget about like Ben 10, Cartoon Network. That's a whole nother territory. Billy and Mandy, Dexter Laboratory, all those being their own worlds. That would be insane to just explore and just, you know, help those characters out as Sword and Daffy and Porky the Pig, and, you know, just go around saving the world from the Harleys. Be the same story, but you just have different characters. I don't know. I feel like maybe the story would be a little different if they had chosen to go Warner Brothers. But I feel like for the most part, nah. I feel like most of the characters would still be the same. But then you gotta think about it, like Warner Brothers has a lot of properties, a lot of huge franchises, just like Disney does. So I don't think they got as many as Disney do, because Disney has a lot of things that I probably don't even still know about. But Warner Brothers still does have a lot of franchises that would be more than enough to take the place of the usual Disney characters that would be in the Kingdom Hearts world. There would be still plenty worth, and maybe more. Like I said, Cartoon Network is just a whole lot of more shows and worlds right there that you can just use and add on into the Kingdom Hearts world and lore. So it'd be really interesting to see how that all plays out. But for the most part, all the Kingdom Hearts characters I feel like would just remain the same, and you could just add on to it. This is just a what if video. So with all that being said, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and tell me what you think. What would you think to expect? What kind of worlds to see from a Kingdom Hearts and Warner Brothers together? I mean, it's just a what if, so why not? Let's talk about it. Anyways, wait, what is that music coming from? Wait, oh look, I'm not finished yet.
That's all, folks.